Alright, welcome to another game in the Dota 2 Asia Championship 2015. It's the loser brackets semifinals, I think. It's at least one matchup in the loser bracket, and it's Team Secret versus Cloud9, and the draft has just started, and we see Cloud9 banning out. Oh shit, I can hear myself. That's not supposed to happen. It's the loser bracket. Alright, now that's taken care of. Let's see some other settings before. I hope this won't lag, because there's been huge problems with lags earlier today. So let's hope for a nice clean game here. So yeah, back to the draft. Cloud9 will actually get their Wisp for Big Daddy No Ting. We see Team Secret banning out the Juggernaut from Eternal Envy and the Batrider from Bone 7. And Cloud9, as said, they banned out the junglers for Puppy. The Enigma is still there. Puppy might want to pick that, but we'll see. It's a Lycan and Axe for Team Secret. And Cloud9 go for the Tiny Wisp here. Tiny is of course quite annoying to play against if you're a melee carry, or any melee hero actually, with his crag exterior. But Lycan will get BKB anyways, and Axe will likely get a BKB as well, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue, because it normally takes a while before Tiny levels up the crag exterior anyways. And we see Cloud9 going for the full jungle bans. All three Puppy junglers are gone. So let's see if they ban out the Crystal Maiden also, that the Puppy likes to go in the jungle with. That would actually be quite hilarious. And we see a Lich ban on Team Secret. That's not every day you see. So Team Secret wanna win the lanes. Also, Lich is quite annoying to play against if you have all the creatures for Lycan. An Axe Lich can be quite annoying to push into. So an Axe Lich is normally not anything you see the first 40 minutes normally. So I'm quite surprised about that ban. Of course the ice armor on the buildings is maybe more issue. So they're going to ban 4 Puppy heroes here, and the Vengeful Spirit is still there, so I would assume that Puppy is going to aim for that one. I wouldn't mind seeing a Puppy Crystal Maiden though, but it's a Puck pick, great synergy with Lycan, holds them in place so he can beat the crap out of them. Team Secret got the Lion ban as well, so no Lion from Mystery. That has been his best hero in my opinion, of the games I've seen at least. So the question is what hero they will get for Bone 7. The popular pick is Legion Commander. So you set up with the duel and then come in with Tiny Wisp. So that seems quite likely at this point. And Legion is also a good counter to Lycan actually, because that is huge lockdown that goes through BKB. So that's one way to contain the Lycan. So we see if they go for that. Of course, Bone 7's performance on that hero this tournament has been quite questionable, to say the least. I think it's a really smart ban from Team Secret to ban out the Batrider in the first round, because I think that is Bone 7's strongest hero by far. That's a smart ban. So there's still a Troll. Troll has been a popular pick in this tournament. And Tiny actually quite enjoy that extra attack speed. But I go for Bane instead. That's also one way to set up for a relocate gank. You have the Nightmare or the Fiend's Grip if someone is alone. Or actually it's enough if it's two heroes, your Nightmare one and Fiend's Grip the other, and Tiny Wisp kills everyone. But as of now, Team Secret has two heroes with Blink and also the Vengeful Spirit, so they go for the Vengeful. So no big surprises so far. So what's left is the Kuroki hero on Team Secret, and I don't know what they will go with that one. Probably something that's quite mobile, or maybe something that offers a little bit more team fight, like a Witch Doctor maybe. But we'll see. It could still be a Kuroki Vengeful Spirit and a Puppy hero incoming, like I want to see the Crystal Maiden. I like the hero. I think it's underpicked. And here we go. It's the Magnus. I guess it could be both Bone 7 and Fata playing it. I'm not sure who is the Magnus player in Cloud9. But that's Overpower together with Tiny is of course a really potent combination. And you also have the reverse polarity on top of that, so Tiny gets full potential of the cleave. So that could work really well. But Team Secret has a really mobile lineup, so it will be difficult to pull that off, I think. So what are they lacking? I think Cloud9 still want one more damage dealer. Maybe a Bristleback or something like that. Someone who can maybe tank a little. I think Legion Commander is still really legit to pick up. So we'll see if they go for that. As for Team Secret, they're looking for one more support, I would presume, anyways. It could also be on Puppy Axe going jungle. That's something that they pull off every once in a while. I don't think they've done this tournament, but they have done it in the past. So we see they're taking the time with the last ban. It's a Beastmaster ban, okay. Yeah, that's an offlane they have gone for in the past Cloud9, so that makes sense. Also a good setup for relocate, and Cloud9 bans the Ancient Apparition. I don't think that's a bad ban at all. The Dream Coil together with the Ice Blast is quite an annoying combo, and when you have X Call as well, I think that makes a lot of sense to ban that hero out. So how greedy are Team Secret right now? Both teams have a carry that can really push the base, so one mistake can cost racks for both teams. So this might very well be a quite passive game, but we'll see. But here comes the Silencer pick, and I'm still not sure if it's a support silencer or core silencer. That depends completely on how greedy they are. We could actually go silencer mid versus the Tiny Wisp, but it's really dangerous. Maybe dual lane mid. Silencer, Vengeful Spirit.
5 seconds remaining.
But I don't think. I think it's a support silencer.
Reserve time.
It's quite greedy
5
otherwise.
seconds remaining.
And a Shadow Fiend for Cloud9, so that's a Fata hero. So it's an off-lane Magnus and safe lane Shadow Fiend, I would presume, with Tiny Wisp in the mid lane. And the Misery Bane. He has been really good in the past with Bane. I haven't seen him play it for a while, but I know he can really dominate games with that Bane. So Artesia Lycan, no surprise there. It's a puppy Vengeful Spirit, so I would assume it's a Kuroki Silencer then, going for the greedy silent. Greedy support, he will likely go and farm a lot. And S4 puck, Psy Axe. So what I think they will do on Team Secret is have Lycan on the safe lane or the mid lane, and they will get him some couple of levels, maybe level 5 or something, and then he goes jungle, and then Silencer will take over the farm. So let's fix the camera. So we have on Cloud9, we have Big Daddy No Tail on his famous Wisp, we have Bone 7 on the Magnus, we have Eternal Envy on Tiny, we have Misery on the Bane, and we have Fata on the Shadow Fiend. And as for the other team, we have Psy on the Axe, we have S4 on the Puck, we have a Puppy on the Vengeful Spirit, and we have Kuroki on the Silencer, and an Artesia Lycan. And he's already skilled up the Howl, and I think he's the only one to actually skill anything at level 1. The Wisp skilled up the Tiver, of course. No surprise there. So Fata will be staying in the base and go for the creep block, and that's really important to do as a Shadow Fiend, because a good creep block can secure a couple of last hits, and you really need the first couple of last hits to get some levels on the. And actually, no one is going for the bottom rune. So Big Daddy No Tail will get the rune top lane, and no one actually has the bottom rune. That's surprising. So maybe there's a big possibility that the Wisp will go for the bottom rune and get a free level 2 from the start. Actually looks like he's moving towards. He will scout it out. Yeah, he will get level 2. So Bane is going mid. So they're really securing. Oh, he actually went for the Enfeeble. That's not every day you see. So they will just secure the lane for Fata, get him a couple of levels on the Necromastery, so he can't lose the lane to Puck. And this will be a sad S4. Let's see, one last hit, something nice. Nothing too exciting is going on right now. Lots of farming only. Psy will get his levels. He won't get much farm, but he will get some last hits. And the Wisp will. He has his bottle coming out. Force double 100 gold runes helps quite a lot. And the Magnus will get his first last hit. He will have a more difficult time, because a Silencer can harass way better than a Wisp, especially against an Axe who is naturally tanky. Also going for the Ring of Protection. I don't think there's not even a stout shield on the Magnus. Of course the Silencer doesn't really care much about that, because it's pure damage from the glaives. And Misery is running around at level 1, just making S4 really sad. So it's 15 levels of Necromastery, hits over 80 damage, Pucks does almost 70 damage. So he will dominate this lane. You see one last hit for S4. So it's a really sad Puck. He will pull the creeps to try to get something going at least, but you can't outlast hit that. Axe manages to catch an Invis rune, but he will not do anything with it, I think. So we'll just take the last hit there. So he is level 4 at least. I got that thing going for him. And Bone 7 is stacking Ancient for himself. He's level 2, so Team Secret are winning the offlane, but they're losing the mid quite heavily. And the safe lane is going fine. And Puppy is able to farm a little bit. So they're actually getting farm priority on the Vengeful Spirit right now. Maybe want to get his boots. That's the first priority. Using the Wave of Terror to pull the creeps there. That's a smart play. But it's only able to... and here comes some of the lags. Pulls the Catapult at least. So they will go for the push, I think. Or maybe not. Oh, and first blood, we just got the last end of that mystery coming in, setting up with Nightmare, I presume. And then we have Avalanche Toss combo. No Tail barely surviving that engagement, but he does. So he gets off a kill on the guy who got himself kicked out of Team Secret. So that is some sweet revenge. S4 dodging. Second race. Oh, and I go in, and S4 is dead. Coming with TP. And oh, he's actually going to survive, I think. Of course, this will cost the life of Sai, maybe. Actually not. This will be no tail falling in the end, so that's a big rotation. But Puppy is likely going to die now. Can he deny himself? The legs won't be able to do it, and Sai going way too aggressive there, so he will die as well. And that's some weird engagement from Team Secret. He could just have backed off, but he didn't. Kuroki gets some intelligence from the Wisp though, so that's nice. But TC is not pushing at all during all that, so it's a 4-man rotation for both teams. And it's Cloud9 coming on top of the engagements. So even though Axe got a lot of levels early on, he still died 2 times. And I didn't catch the first one really, but the second time was really avoidable. I have no idea why he went back into that. They're stacking up the Ancients quite, but they have no one to clear the Ancients fast in the beginning. Double damage for Fata, and some lags going on. Puppy helping with Wave of Terror, so it easily farms faster. So now we see the classic Secret rotation here. They're going for maybe a Midas on Kuroki, at least the Gloves of Haste. See if it's a Power Treads or the Midas, but he will farm now. It's a defensive ward in the mid lane for the Shadow Fiend, so it doesn't get ganked. And there are only 3 wards up in the game in total. So I was thinking about stacking, but he didn't. So So Lycan is going for the medallion. He will have it in like 200 gold something. I'm not completely sure with the new medallion cost. I haven't bought it myself a single time since the update, I think. I think it's 300 gold for a recipe or something. Maybe I should look it up.
Dire structures are fortified. Bad dudes, middle towers, everyone go now!
Yeah, 325. So he gets it. And here comes a slight push. Double damage, doing some heavy damage. Can they deny it with the Lycan Wolves? Oh, it's Puck getting the deny. Well played by S4. So I feel that Team Secret is pulling ahead in experience in overall. Just due to the fact that the supports are farming. And Cloud9 have this Bane who doesn't get anything done. Really? He's level 4 though, so it's not bad. Still surprised about that level 1 enfeeble, but securing the mid lane for Shadow Fiend is quite nice. And Lycan goes Roshan. This is really early. And it looks indeed like Kuroki is going for the Midas. The question is, will they scout out the Roshan attempt? Doesn't seem so. Or maybe with the Howl. Here it goes, and I think Puppy got some experience for that. Yeah, he's level 6. And here comes the Tiny Wisp rotation of Kuroki, and he will die. Oh, he's 100 gold from his Midas. That's just really sad. Might have been worth to actually pop the global silence. We could just run away and someone TP in and save him, but Puppy didn't have a TP. S4 did have a TP and a coil. He's level 8. I don't think he's used a single coil yet. Of course, he had a sad start, so he's looking to catch up a little bit. He's 1,000 gold away from the Blink Dagger. And there's a hasted Fata running after TC, and this will pop to Aegis. And it's a Blink Dagger on. No, it's not. So I don't quite see how he was able to run up to the puck like that. Here we oh, he has a Blink Dagger. Must have looked at the wrong hero. So this is a really awkward engagement for Team Secret. Nautilus, of course, getting a ton of harassment, and Eternal Envy jumps in, and he will be alone. That's a nice call on two heroes, and Global Silence is used. Fata does not have... No, Bone 7 does not have his... Oh, they got RTC with the toss. Misery is level 5, so he has no Green Script. Inside takes a raise, but survives. Puck jumping in, he's taking heavy damage. They get the Misery, get some intelligence, and here comes Eternal Envy, and they will get Kuroki as well, I think. So I think he bought back on S4? No, he didn't. So Lycan gets the Wisp, I guess, with the Wolves. But in overall, Cloud9 are winning the engagements. Let's see the recap here. 3 deaths on both sides. It's a 1,500 gold swing for the Radiant side. And all ultimates were used on Team Secret. But here comes the Midas. Could have been here 2 minutes ago. Something, so Kuroki is a little bit sad about that, but he got some bonus intelligence with those fights, so that's something at least. Of course, I think the main damage with those is not that he gets stronger, but that he drains mana from the other ones. And Puppy would just pop from the tiny combo there, and S4 is dead as well. So this Blink Dagger from Tiny is actually doing a lot of work so far. And I'm having some lags now. So Sai does not have his Blink Dagger. TC is quite sad on the farm. He does get the Vladimirs now. But they just dive on the tower and there's nothing Team Secret can do. They go for Big Daddy No Tail and that's an easy kill. Nice swap by Puppy. But Tiny is looking to jump in and kill Puppy once again. He has to be really cautious with his positioning right now. And TC is farming on the bot lane. I feel like he should use the Lycan moves to scout out in his own jungle, because this Tiny is way too dangerous right now. What did he buy for himself? He goes to drums? Yes, he goes to drums. Wisp getting some tranquil boots. And here's an Invis Eternal Envy. And he's going to look to get Lycan. Of course, with the wolves, you might not trust the right person, but he does. And he also relocates. So well played by Eternal Envy. Gets the kill on the Lycan. And they get the tower on the top lane, so this is probably a huge lead for... yeah, it's a 5,000 gold advantage. And S4 is going to die once again. He has been shut down completely. He's not even close to his Blink Dagger at the moment. He used a global silence, but no one saved him. Kuroki gets his TP cancelled. Sai is close to his Blink Dagger, but it's not there right now. Let's see. Puck has actually no gold at all. So he's the full cost of the Blink Dagger away. And there's not much wards from the Radiant side on. There's no wards in the Dire jungle for the Radiant. I feel like they can be way more aggressive with the warding and take complete map control, but they haven't. So S4 would just go to the top lane and try to farm. So they're getting punished for the greed to go Midas on the silencer, I think, in this game. Of course that's not the reason, but the reason is they were farming the silencer. Silencer should maybe have gone mid and helped S4 get some items. We'll see. It's all about if they're able to defend the next 20 minutes. And what item does... so the Shadow Fiend has the mech, it's Fata, so of course he's going mech with mid hero. Even after the Fata nerf. What more? No Tail has a soul ring, actually. I'm not sure how that works with his Diver. They go for the relocate, so it's a TC. And how they pop him? Can I get No Tail? They need to use the spell. S4. That was way too long for... let's see if the body blocks. No, the body blocks are not enough. Sai looking to jump in, but here comes the mech. And 4 people against 2. So there's nothing they can do really. And He miss. A ton of enemy misses his, and he might be diving too deep here. Will take a lot of damage, but it's not enough to kill him. Maybe they could have gone for that one actually. But the team is up now. And Cloud9 is going to get the mid tower. Here's a glyph. If you don't use it. So Axe needs to make plays. That is the only thing possible right now. I think we can look at the net worth of these heroes, and no surprise that the Shadow Fiend and Tiny are way ahead. But what surprises me is that the Shadow Fiend is the one actually on top. Of course he has way more last hits, but I feel that Tiny has had a flawless game. He has 10 kills. I wouldn't say flawless, because you can't have a flawless game. It's actually impossible to have it, I think, in Dota. With timings and everything, there's too much that you can misdo to have a flawless game, but he's basically having as good game as you can have. So is there smoke can coming? Yes, it is. Looking to try to do something it's the old Navi style. If they go, that Puppy brings to this team, if they goes behind and feel behind in a game, they will smoke gank and try to create some chaos. Try to take the opponents out of the comfort zone and do something at least. And S4 is getting closer to his blink. And Puppy is in the Scout's Rush. And oh, this Mud Golem. I guess a 4-staff has been used for it. So who has the 4-staff? Is it Bane? No. A toss maybe? Must have been a toss. So here comes a relocate. So S4 is used to... So there's a global and a coil, and this Wisp is likely going to fall. Maybe not, he's not taking any damage. So Sai is going down, Rocky is going down, and this could very well be GG actually. But he's taking some damage, and there goes the RP from Drone 7. He catches everyone, and Lycan is running away, and oh, that's unfortunate for him. So he will fall, and S4 will fall. But I get 2 kills on the Magnus and the Bane, but it's costly, it's buybacks. We used buybacks in a way. It was just S4. So they get the tower, force out the buyback, and Sai jumps in, and Rage calls, and they find no tail, and they're like, oh, S4 blinks away. So here will be a dunk. Bonk. And yeah, the Rex is still up at least, so they got that thing going for them, but the net worth is a total disaster. I feel like this could be close to 20k. It's over 15 at least. There's a BKB on the Lycan at least, so that is going to help a lot. But that depends if he can get the BKB off before the toss avalanche combo, because that combo is pretty instant. They scout out the Roshan, but the Radiant scout out the Lycan, so they know he's there. And they see the wolves with the sentry, and they get the Sai, the combo, and the BKB. Oh, they just kill Lycan instantly. So they get a no-tail, but a ton of enemy is just running around and killing everyone. Gets the Sai with 1 hit. And Puck is trying to run away, but Fiend's Grip finishes off, and this is probably GG. Not even Cloud9 can throw this game, I think. Tiny has almost the assault couriers. Maybe he has it also. Yeah, he has the assault couriers on his way. He's going to buy the hyperstone with the courier. So yeah, he's having a really good game. And Wisp is going for the mech. Basically halfway there. Zone 7 has his blink dagger. Another 1500 gold. Sai is going for the 4 staff, but not even remotely close. Puppy has 1000 gold, so that's nice for him. Kuro, 1000 gold after having Midas for 10 minutes. That hurts. And Lycan is not having a good game, so I think for the next game they will ban out the Wisp. Wisp and Batrider are likely 2 bans for Team Secret next game. And I don't know how they kill the Tiny. He has 14 kills, so if they can get that streak for maybe the Lycan or Puck, or maybe Axe even, that would be a huge deal. But he has the Aegis, so they have to kill him twice if they go for high ground now. And there's a smoke wearing off, so they will see these rotations with this ward. And here's a relocate on side. He used his blink dagger, so he's dead. Can't dupe that. So nice awareness that he used the blink and went for him. And they actually want to fight. The green code goes off, the silence goes off, and can he kill Tiny twice? He actually gets the kill on S4 by hitting like global range and with that tree, and Fata running around with haste and double damage, getting the kill on Kuroki. And I have no idea how Secret thinks they can actually stand this. The Rex will go down in the bottom lane. That's a weird usage of Blink Dagger, but this just call it GG really. So I can have my pizza that I have now, and that's the most important thing for me right now. Teasing Feeble, so he's actually hitting for 7 damage. And there was a blink toss on Puppy, and he raged GG's. And that's it for this first game. This was a real stomp. I think the goal lead might have been closed. Yeah, it was over 20,000 at least. So I noticed a rage quits. Nothing really much to say here. Envy had a really great game. I think no tape played like he's supposed to, and Fata was really fat. The only one who did not have much of an impact this game was Bone 7 with the Magnus. He had one decent RP, but that was in a fight that they had already won, I feel. So Bone 7 needs to step up, because you can't expect Atelma, Envy and Fata to have these kinds of games every game. But really well played by the two main cores on Cloud9. And see you around for next game. Cheers for now.